I'm thinking of a therapist that I worked with who was extremely competent, thought well of, very authoritative, dressed to the nines always. I mean, you just person, looked like she was just on top of everything. But behind the scenes, it was a constant, I'm not good enough. And in fact, most of those things, like I need to prepare because I'm not good enough. I need to really dress well because I'm not good enough. I need to know my stuff because I'm not good enough. And it was all glued up, because it was part of the story that had been there for a long time. Also, part of what I did was walk into how old this is. And she could take it back to being just about 6 or 7. And walking inside some of those first stories where peers made comments or her dad said some things to her that were quite critical. I'm not really sure some of that might have been a change in memory because other things about her dad didn't really fit that story, but it penetrated her. And we did this little kid exercise, putting her in the room. And what she realized when she had those words come out of herself as younger, I said to her, I said, what does she need from you? And she said, I wanted to hug her. And I say, and what does she need from you now? And she kind of clicked with this place in which the I'm not good enough thoughts are not going to go away. But what she sort of needs to do with herself is to bring that same sense of compassionate care. You wouldn't try to convince necessarily a 5 or 6 year old that they were wrong to think that that would feel. I think most of us would know that's a fool's errand, and probably the kid will only feel smaller if you try to do that. And so she was able to bring that same space into what do I do with the chatter within, and just get a little bit of perspective and be able to see it the way you might see it if you were hearing that out of the mouth of a child. Um, I got a note from this person about 3 months ago about a new uh, clinical project that she was engaging in that was very high level and challenging for her. And she put something in there like, I'm going to hug myself all the way, or something. It was a little phrase saying, I'm not driving achievement out to do this. I'm going to do this in a kinder way. And yeah, I want to achieve, I want to do things, but I don't have to do it inside the story that's to disprove that I'm not good enough, which is in a way just almost like a slap at the face of that little kid within who needs something a little more compassionate.